Imagine you have a locker. 10 years ago, you put 1 lakh rupees inside it. Today, you open that locker. The money is still there. Same notes, same number. But the moment you walk out and try to spend it, you realize that 1 lakh rupees can now only buy what 60,000 used to buy. Nobody broke into the locker, nothing was stolen. And yet 40,000 rupees quietly disappeared. This video is about exactly that question: how your savings lose value without anyone ever touching them.
How does this make any
And
sense?
here's the most dangerous part. The official inflation number keeps telling you everything is fine, but your life is telling you something else. It's 2026. Every financial news channel is telling you inflation is cooling down. Government charts show the inflation rate coming down. Central banks look pleased. Analysts are applauding. But your household budget tells a different story. School fees went up. Grocery bills went up. Rent went up. Health insurance premiums up 30% from last year. So a strange question emerges. If inflation is supposedly falling, why is your life getting more expensive? This isn't a coincidence. It's a design. And if you've ever wondered why your fixed deposit, your savings account, your safe money quietly feels weaker over time, the answer isn't hiding in some conspiracy. The answer is hiding in math. Math that most people are never actually taught.
Let's break this down from zero. Inflation, simply put, means prices rise. So the purchasing power of a rupee falls. Everyone knows this part. But the real question is, how is inflation actually measured? The government builds a basket. Inside it are things like bread, milk, petrol, clothes, rent, a couple hundred items in total. Every month, the prices of these items are tracked, averaged, and turned into a single number, the CPI, the Consumer Price Index. That number shows up in the news, and we all call it inflation. Here's where the first trap is hiding. That basket is not your life. It represents an average person who might not actually exist. It includes things whose prices rise slowly, like electronics, which tend to get cheaper year after year because of technology. But it also includes the things that actually eat up most of your real spending: education, healthcare, rent, the exact categories that rise the fastest. When a falling laptop price drags the average down, the overall number looks low, even if your rent has doubled. This isn't manipulation, it's methodology, but the result is the same: a gap between the number and your reality.
Now let's get to the real reveal. Say official inflation is 6%. Your fixed deposit gives you 7% interest. On paper, it looks like you're winning, a 1% real return. But there's something missing.
Let's
Tax.
look at the numbers.
That 7% interest is taxable. If you're in the 30% tax bracket, your effective return drops to roughly 5%. Now look at the equation. Inflation, 6%. Post-tax return, 5%. Which means every year, in real terms, you're getting 1% poorer. The number on your bank statement is rising. The value is quietly shrinking. Economists have a term for this: financial repression. It sounds complicated, but the meaning is simple. The system is designed so that the saver, the person keeping money in the bank, slowly weakens, while the borrower, the person taking loans, slowly benefits. And here's the irony. The people who play it safe are often the ones who get trapped the hardest. Because an instrument that feels risk-free is, in reality, quietly guaranteeing a slow erosion of value. Your money isn't dying, it's slowly being drained.
Now let's add another layer, where hype and reality collide. Financial advisors, banks, and ads keep telling you fixed deposits are safe. Keep cash for emergencies. Don't take risks. This advice isn't wrong. You do need liquidity. You do need cash on hand. But there's something conveniently left out. Safe doesn't always mean growing. Cash is safe from theft, safe from a market crash, But cash is not safe from inflation. And that's the exact blind spot where most people fall in. They only think of risk as a stock market crash. Red arrows, breaking news, panic. But they never see the risk that's silent. The one that never shows up as red on a chart. Because the bank balance never actually falls. The balance stays the same. Only its power keeps shrinking. It's like someone quietly draining water from your glass.
Let's zoom out, because this isn't just a story about your personal savings. It's the story of an entire generation. When people see that inflation is under control, they stay calm during salary negotiations. They don't push for what they actually deserve. Companies point to the same official number. We're giving you a raise above CPI. But if CPI itself is disconnected from reality, then a CPI plus raise is an illusion too. This cycle repeats. Every year, the gap widens a little, and people barely notice because the change is gradual. Nobody becomes 40% poorer in a single day. They become 2 or 3% poorer every year, so slowly that the blame gets pinned on something else. Lifestyle inflation, bad spending habits, bad luck. But if you look at long-term data across decades, the pattern is clear. For the middle class, the things that matter most, education, healthcare, housing, have consistently risen faster than official inflation. Meanwhile, discretionary items, gadgets, clothing, entertainment, have risen slowly, or sometimes even gotten cheaper. Which means the average number comforts you, while the things you actually need operate completely outside that average.
So the question isn't whether inflation exists. The question is the number you're shown every day actually your life's number or someone else's? Your locker still looks full. The notes are still there. The number hasn't changed. But next time someone says inflation has come down, try a simple test. Build your own basket. Compare your actual monthly expenses, rent, school fees, healthcare, groceries, against what they were 3 years ago. Does that number match the official inflation figure? Chances are it doesn't. And if your personal inflation is higher than the official number, ask yourself this. That safe strategy you're following, is it actually moving you forward? Or is it just keeping you standing in the same spot, quietly, until one day you realize you've actually been falling behind the entire time?
If this made you rethink how you look at your own savings, that's exactly the point. Hit like and subscribe to AI Money Hamse for more of this.